Actually, no, you go ahead, Cactus Katie.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Cactus Katie. These are our two wonderful co-hosts, Venomous Vincent and the Sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Venomous Vincent's getting his vitamin D exposure.
AEW tonight was live from the great, I don't know why I'm lying, the OK city of Philadelphia. I'm wearing green.
Philly. They got a game tonight. Opening game tomorrow, guys. Opening game.
Giants have an opening game on Sunday.
You know what? That's really cool. I cannot wait for this. We're I don't know, but we're here to talk about AEW and Dynamite, which was hosted in Philly tonight. That's why we are representing the lovely Eagles Super Bowl champs tonight. So
Tamara, I gotta ask you. I never asked you this. What's your football team?
I don't like
the Giants. What?
You don't like football?
No, I'm not a fan. I'm a basketball girly.
All right, who's your basketball girly team?
Oh, the Knicks. Come on. Don't do this to us. We're making our way. We went to the conference finals. We're taking the chip this year. And I don't want to hear nothing from any of you folks.
Yeah, you're taking the chip this year. The chip back to New York.
Me and Brunson taking the chip, all right?
All right.
Oh, my gosh. All right, well, we got Jeffrey here. We got our bus buddy Bleach Fan 2.0. It's going to be a spicy night. We got both of them.
I'm Knicks Fan 2.0. Nice to meet you, Bleach Fan 2.0. I'm also Darby Fan 2.0.
Well, you know what? We started with Darby tonight.
Exactly. So, we kind of started with Gabe Kidd because, he's been...
Who was Gabe Kidd? Who is this guy?
He's the guy that was teaming with the Death Riders and
yeah, who is he? Is he new? Is he a fan?
He's not a fan.
Damn.
I've never seen him before in my life.
Well, did you watch the pay-per-view?
Did he come out in the pay-per-view? Is that why?
He wrestled in the what do you call that? The lights out cage match.
I just need to ask: is he a new character? Because
He's not new. No, he hasn't always been around. He's newer, if that's what you mean.
Okay, he's newer. Well, no, okay, Katie, you didn't know who she was. Katie knew who he was.
I did not recognize.
I didn't know who he was.
I'm back. That's right. Yeah,
I know that Davis from New Japan Pro Wrestling. He is. Yeah, he's newer to AEW, if that's what you're asking. But this isn't his first show. Yeah. But anyway, speaking of Gabe Kidd, so he was calling out Darby because they've been feuding ever since Gabe Kidd was at All In, yeah.
I know he was an All In. I just didn't recognize him, that's all.
I didn't recognize him with the hoodie and his whole without Moxley in his corner kind of situation.
Well, they know what they say. You know what they say about Philadelphia.
Oh, what do they have to say? Come on, Sheriff, tell us.
I don't know. That's why I was asking y'all. Anyways, so Gabe Kidd was calling out Darby. Darby before he even made it to the ring. Darby was already answering that call. So they started to basically fight. And we know that I don't know if Gabe Kidd is officially in the Death Riders, but I know that Moxley did recruit him to team with them at All In. So the Death Riders came out to kind of. I guess brawl with them because they have issues with Darby as well. That is until eventually they get to the back, right? And Moxley is choking out Darby, but Darby's kind of able to fight them off, and Gabe Kidd tries to come in and get back at Darby again, but he puts Gabe Kidd in a body bag, and then like chains to the car, and then he drives away. Like
he did. I was shocked.
Yeah, and someone asked me, they were like, "Does Darby always kidnap people? Like, is that a thing?"
MDB99. Thank you
In the
so
Jersey.
much.
Compliments.
Do you guys know who this is? Do you guys know who this is?
Donovan McNabb?
No. This is Fletcher freaking Cox.
Not Kyle Fletcher?
No. We're going to get to him later. But no, this is Mr. Fletcher Cox. I have a Super Bowl signed poster. Well, I don't know if it's poster, but some memorabilia thing framed in my...
Cox.
Yes, Cox!
Oh my goodness.
Fletcher Cox.
Wait. Katie, say it again.
Fletcher Cox. That's
Cox.
right.
Cox. All right. Let's not be 12. Actually, you guys' name wrong. It's actually Darby Mount Everest Allen. That's true. I did hear a rumor that he put the AEW flag on the top of Mount Everest. That's funny.
Yeah, he had to
when he's defending
represent
himself.
the company that paid him to do it.
You can't. Well, he didn't pay him to do it, but I get what you're saying. How is Darby a coward? You can't call Darby a coward after he climbed the mountain. That's.
I mean, he did climb it.
He gave me a sign.
That's super cool.
Oh, that's nice. Wait.
Make sure triple rings.
No, it wasn't to make sure she said it properly. She knew that name. Anyways, actually, any words, I guess, on the opening segment? We haven't heard from Venomous Vincent yet. Let's hear from the Venom.
I don't know if it was just them in the small arena that had me turned off tonight, or it was just AEW with the nonsense. But this segment really didn't do nothing for me.
You watched a man get put in a body bag and abducted, and that did nothing for you.
No, I mean, I'm gonna tell you why. It happens almost every week.
It does happen almost every week.
It doesn't happen every week. What it does happen
every week
is that Darby does that a lot. It's like part of his gimmick.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like when we used to watch The Undertaker when we were younger. His
here we go, guys. We're going to talk about old school
he would
wrestling
tombstone
again.
people, beat them, and put them in a body bag. Well, it got old after a while. He stopped doing it.
Yeah, but the thing is that it's not exactly old yet. Darby just came back.
Hey, I can make some good boiled chicken taste good, okay? Not all boiled chicken is bland.
Yeah, and not all AEW is bad, unless you ask MDB and Venomous Vincent. But anyways, we can go on to an actual match now. I know we got a lot of fighting and we got abduction. We got all kinds of stuff going on in the first segment. But now we have an actual match. It's an actual championship match. So Mercedes Moné defended her TBS title against Alex Windsor. That's how she likes to say it. That's also how Mercedes likes to say it. That's also how Bailey likes to say it.
Mrs. Ospreay.
Oh, that's true. It would be funny if they showed a clip of him like in the crowd watching her, but I understand they can't do that. One, he's injured. Two, you can't do that after writing him off the way that you did. This
I saw her at Company's End or World's End, whatever it is called.
I can't believe you just said that, Cactus Katie.
I know. I had to really think about it. I'm like, which one is it? Which one is it? But World's End in Orlando.
World's End.
Yes, I watched it. And Alex Windsor was there because I was right there on the ground, almost onto the floor, and so you could see like when they were coming off the mat or out of the ring, they go past us to go to the backside of the stage, which was really cool. And Alex Windsor was there for Will Ospreay.
You had to see them up close. That's nice. I got to see because I went to House of Glory where Mercedes Moné was, and I got to slap her hand. It was really nice.
That was cool.
Quiet, defang the teeth of this cobra. Oh my gosh. This was a good TBS championship match. I thought so too. I thought that Alex Windsor had a good showing, especially for her still kind of trying to prove herself. And this was her first title match, so I thought that this was good. And you know, she's a sportswoman, so she tried to shake hands after the match, even though she lost to a roll up. And she was like, "This is some bullshit, but you won, fair and square. It happens." So she's like, you know, shake hands. But then, you know, Mercedes didn't want to shake her hand. She hit it. Alex Winter didn't waste any time. She tried to then immediately put Mercedes in like a figure four. I mean, not a figure four. Sharpshooter. Because if you don't fine, you don't. We listen. If you want to be scrappy, we can scrap. Okay. Second title match in 3 weeks. What are you talking about, sure? Oh, okay. Well, then I must have. Oh, she was in the multi-woman match. Whoopsie daisies. Well, this was the one-on-one match.
We all knew that she was going to lose, though. We all knew this. Like it was writing on the wall.
Yeah, it says decent match versus Windsor. Cool to see Riho. Oh, that's the part I wanted to get to. I'm a Riho fan. I always been saying I want to see Riho back. I'm glad. Ever since COVID, it's been like like she's been in and out. So I'm glad to see this. I don't know that she's beating Mercedes. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, what in the blue hell is Riho here? The first AEW Women's Champion. Yeah, why is she in AEW? Look at the questions from our audience. Anyways, what I was saying is that,
keep us on our toes.
You know, Windsor, you know, she attacked Mercedes after she didn't do the handshake. But then Mercedes got the better of her, but Riho was able to come out and kind of make the save. So now, you know, Riho picked up the title after the fact, kind of indicating that she's coming for the TBS title. So I'm assuming that's going to be the next feud for the TBS title. The Disney movie. Is Riho a Disney movie? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about a bird.
Anyways, what say my two lovely panelists?
Hi, C Money. You know what? I really couldn't get over the fact that her outfit looked like the Arctic Devil Princess with the fur-covered bra and the missing letters that it was supposed to spell out CEO on, and for some reason all the C's were missing. So if anyone can explain why all the C's were missing, I'm not, would love to hear that. But
let me. Are you sure? Oh, I see. It's because you don't see. You don't see.
You don't see. You don't see the C. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't know. But other than that, it was a great match.
Any venom for us, Vincent?
I actually did enjoy this. I think Alex Windsor is getting better and better every time we see her, and I hope sooner or later we actually get to see her show what she is really made of, because she's kind of one of those ladies that have been on the indies for so long that I feel like we sooner or later we're going to see her as champion.
Guys, Venomous Vincent liked something.
Especially a match with the CEO in it.
That's crazy. This is cause for... Hold on.
Wow.
This is cause for celebration. I'm drinking rum and Red Bull. Venomous Vincent like the CEO match. Hold on.
Oh, look at that smile.
Listen,
we got him, guys.
CEO lights me up. All right.
I got something for
all
you.
year.
No one asked for your opinion on that. This was not your time.
That's what I think about that.
Just take it while you had it. I don't know why I had to flush it down the potty.
Listen, we are on a high, okay, coming off of that segment. We are drinking rum and Red Bull, okay? But
what's a rum and Red Bull?
Say what?
What's a Roman Red Bull?
What's a rum and Red Bull?
You said Roman Red Bull.
A rum and Red Bull.
Oh, rum. Okay, rum.
Well, you know what, guys? When we all get together on this like awesome trips that we have planned coming up, and hopefully everybody would want to join us, but we will be drinking some Caribbean drinks, Miss Sheriff and I.
Here's the funny part, guys. I don't even know about this trip. Nobody's informed me of when it is, what's the deal, how much it costs. Like, I keep hearing every week about this trip that I don't even know about.
Maybe
that was Chris's job to inform you.
Okay. Well, because it's still in the works.
You talk about it every week like it's in the books.
Because Sheriff and I just have to look forward to something, and it's not seeing you every week.
Speaking of someone else feeling left out, so Hook got injured and replaced in the ops, right? But he returned last week. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, are they going to talk about the fact that the ops are kind of? I think the ops work better with Shibata. I think Shibata looks better with Joe and Will Hobbs. So they were having a chat with the remarkable. That's key. The remarkable Renee Paquette.
She did have a little bit.
Thank you.
Kind of came and the rest of the ops came just Joe and Will, because they left home the guy that they replaced him with. I think that was a good call. And they're just kind of like, oh, we still have your back. We're still down with you. And he's like, I don't need you guys. Like, I'm on my own. I'm gonna be a loner. So there's clearly like messes us up the United Nations vibe the ops have going.
They've had that vibe for a while.
I don't know what it is. I just think Shibata works better. It could be that. I just think Shibata works better with them. But Hook saying, I'm gonna be alone. So I think there's still some resentment there, and I'm glad that they are letting that story play out on TV. Because he could just come back and be like, oh, I was injured. Y'all had to replace me. It makes sense. But he's like, nah, y'all can't just go get the titles, act like I was never around. Y'all can't do shit like that. So now he's like, I'm going to be a lone wolf. I'm going to just do my own thing. And so, yeah, and I'll go quickly too. So we got a promo from Ricochet, right? Mm-hmm. And so, the Gates of Agony, they kind of ran down on the Hurt Syndicate. So they want to, quote unquote, like ruin their legacy. I think they just want to be able to go.
They're just mean people. They just need to fight everybody.
I think they're just mad that they wouldn't let Ricochet into the thing. Acts like a teenage girl, to be honest. Well, Hook doesn't trust the ops, essentially, yeah. Well, teenagers go through things where their friend groups expel them. It happens. So I guess this is the AEW version of that. But any words on the Ricochet stuff and the ops or anything?
He does the same shit every week. Unless he has one decent match, that's all he's been doing is promos in the background. That's my opinion.
They're not using, I keep saying this over and over again, they're not using Ricochet to his full potential. And anybody on here that says that he is, you're fooling yourself, because this man is full of energy and high flying and acrobatic moves, and they're just, for some reason they don't want to put him on TV in the ring. So I mean,
Ricochet does wrestle.
Oh God, when? The 3 months ago or 3 weeks ago?
I'm pretty sure that Ricochet just talks too much. I'm pretty sure that he was that last week. He was in a multi-man match, but this is kind of also Jeffrey's kind of saying what you're saying. The point of it is that Ricochet spent 10 years wrestling and not saying anything, so that's kind of why he wants to showcase another side of him, and I think it's been for the better.
Is that what it is, or is he just not getting booked to wrestle?
No, that's another thing. Ricochet definitely wrestles. He just talks more than he did before, like when he was in WWE, and he does more character work, right? But you're essentially saying shut up and wrestle. But I don't think you would be saying that if you liked his promos and his character. You probably just don't.
That's what they tell me. Just shut up and wrestle. Get on the mat.
Wrestles all the time. He does, yeah.
Who's saying what?
MDB says Ricochet wrestles all the time.
He does not wrestle all the time. I'm gonna tell you this right now. And if he wrestles, it's always in tag team matches. That's not a singles match. Ricochet was never he's never a tag team person.
He have that feud with Swerve. That was singles.
Yeah, how long ago was that?
That was before he linked up with Get to Agony. So
okay, so that was
well. You know what, guys? Moving on. Guess who is next?
A commercial break.
Got Daddy Briscoe.
We do.
Look at that little baby. We had a lot of babies this week. Born the last couple weeks. We had Venomous Vincent's big baby birthday. Big 40 last weekend. Less than a week ago. And then we had Briscoe coming out saying that he had a baby. And then we had...
he gave birth to the baby?
He gave birth from the baby? I don't think so. I don't think that's naturally... yet. But they have, China's working on it. We then had, on WWE, we had the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He got a new daughter this week. So congratulations to all the new families.
Wait, why did I not know that?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cody had another kid?
Yeah, another girl.
Oh, dang. So he's got 2 daughters now. Congrats.
So
I didn't even know Brandy was pregnant. I didn't even know Brandy was pregnant.
I don't know. We could talk about that in heated discussion. I don't know if it was or not.
And we got Naomi pregnant, but she didn't give birth to the baby yet. Oh, see? Jeff just said it. Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah. Cody ending racism again. Yeah, racism stands no chance against Cody and his second daughter. Okay,
right. I think their first daughter's name's Liberty, and this one's called Lena, something like that. I'm not sure. But,
okay, nobody knew she. Okay, I was like, maybe I'm out the loop because
I heard it may have been surrogacy because nobody knew she was pregnant.
Oh,
surrogacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when another woman carries your baby.
So then, why does she take the title? Give the title up then?
Oh wait, no. We're talking about.
She's talking about Brandy.
Brandy Rhodes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's talking about Brandy. I carried the child. Mystery solved, guys. MDB carried the child. Oh, is that why you were missing for so many weeks? See, you're not Slake. That makes sense.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, speaking of Mark Briscoe, had a baby. He had a baby recently. He also wants to have a TNT championship. So he wants to challenge. Kyle Fletcher for the TNT title. So
listen, I gotta answer this question. I don't pay attention to shit. And tonight was dog shit. And if you think tonight was good, you better get off the fucking pipe.
I have a question, Venomous Vincent.
Go ahead.
When's the last time an episode was not dog shit?
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't last week because last week was dog shit too because they're in this arena.
You weren't even there.
I still went back and watched it.
Oh.
But what I'm saying to you is that when they're in these smaller arenas, you don't.
That's not accurate. See money.
What?
He said the last time there was like a good show was 2022.
No, but you have to realize it is the same. Like, okay, for instance, what pisses me off about AEW is they put the best matches first. Like, how do you start an episode of Dynamite with a world championship match or like Jon Moxley, and then you end it with some stupid jabroni like big tag team match like they always do? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why kick it off? Like, you're gonna have to follow that.
Well, actually, that's well, first of all, God forbid a mold is broken. But besides the point, not really, because it's not abnormal for wrestling shows to start with something big.
I'm not saying it isn't.
You want to go on first or you want to go on last.
But what I'm saying to you is AEW is known as pronoun for stupid stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna say WWE doesn't do that, but they always do that. They always put their best match first, and to me, that's stupid. Like,
well, they don't always do that. I do remember one time Well, the one time that they did that was really like which I actually think it was a good move. It made sense because when the crowd is the most excited, you keep it going. I was at Arthur Ashe when Bryan Danielson faced Kenny Omega the first time, and I was like, wait, the lines were out the wazoo. The line, Arthur Ashe, count your days. That was such a terrible arena. That's beside the point. I'm glad they don't really go there anymore.
Yeah, but do you realize?
I was waiting in line, and I was like, man, I'll just miss the first match and just wait for this line. The first match, when I heard Kenny Omega's music, I said AEW, there's no way. The way I ran to my seat. So that's the one time where I was like, why
Sheriff, you ran to your seat.
I had to. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were going to put it on first. But
yeah, but do you realize that?
AEW keeps you on your toes. I was like, I got to go.
Yeah, but do you realize what you just said though? So okay, here's my philosophy on this. So you run to your seat, you watch the best match they have. Okay, afterwards, you don't give a shit. So for me, if I wanted to see, if I wanted to see MJF, defend or win the world title, and he does the first match, well then what the hell do I need to be there for the rest of the freaking show?
Well, they don't typically do that. Like, they don't typically, like, if it's a pay-per-view, they're not going to have the world title go first. Like, they don't do that. If it's if they're defending the world title on AEW Dynamite, I can't remember it. Maybe they put on
MJF a couple weeks ago? Wasn't that the first match?
No. I'm saying if they're going to do a world title change, because you're saying when. I can't think of a time where they did a world title change and it was the first match. Maybe that's happened. I don't know. Like, I don't know. When what's his name? When Jericho defended the title against Scorpio Sky, did that go on first? I think it did, right?
I don't remember that one.
That was some years ago. But yeah, anyway, we're getting way sidetracked. Speaking of championship,
hold on. Let's reset with a commercial and we'll be right back.
Do you know who JC Jane is? I have a clip for you. Where's my clips? Okay. And it's not even JC Jane. Hold on. Boom.
To JC motherfucking Jane.
That was Andre Chase, not JC.
Yeah, but he says JC mother. Don't even get me started on Andre Chase. Andre Chase being on my TV today set me off right now. I was having a great peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I was cutting the edges, and I actually cut my thumb because I heard Andre Chase's voice, and I was very upset. And you know what makes me more upset? There was no Band-Aids. So I'm just bleeding. I said, when did this become an AEW match? What is happening here? But Sabrina still take over because right now, bad guy here right about now. Let's go.
Sabrina Stella, you disappoint me, and I love you. You're great, but you disappoint me so much because Andre Chase, I don't think he would do any of that. You know what I think he would do? I think he'd go to the nearest casino and gamble it away. And what?
Stop disrespecting Andre Chase.
I'm disrespecting Andre Chase. I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry, the truth hurts. I'm sorry. There's no such thing as the tooth fairy. Santa Claus don't exist, and he definitely don't have a.
He was down on his luck, good sir. That's what ended up happening.
Can we please not bring this up again? I'm getting flashbacks to when I had to be the good angel on people's shoulder and defend. And this one played the advocate for that.
I'm the good angel. How dare you point at me?
Like I said earlier, I like Andre Chase, so.
We're all stunned, I guess, from that clip. We're all stunned.
I was waiting for Katie to do her thing. But anyways, why did AEW catch a stray in that clip? What the heck?
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I threw a protein bar in my mouth and I couldn't stop chewing it. But yeah, no, that is our wonderful trio on Tuesday nights for NXT. Mm-hmm. That is where Mad Dog went after he abandoned us here on the AEW show and became a massive traitor.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You can't say he traded us. He got drafted to NXT.
He could have fought the draft. He could have fought the draft.
He could have fought that. I know. It's very, very,
he got traded. We didn't even get nothing in return. We couldn't even get Bad Guy Jack or Barbara.
Yes, MDB. We all need a little protein in our diet. It's healthy.
Protein in our lives. With rum and Red Bull and protein bars, okay? This
It could be worse.
happened to me.
This is gonna be one hell of a. This is gonna be one hell of a cruise with these two.
When like I'm mod and I accidentally ban people in my party. It happens. Can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's the engine that drives the ship. But we got a Mad Dog fan over here. Well, that's what MDB stands for. Mad Dog is my boss,
buddy.
What if
it's
this is
Mad Dog's buddy, guys?
That would be jokes if that is Mad Dog.
It is Mad Dog's buddy. Oh my god. Ugh.
Do it all the time. Make me a mod.
Well, guys, yeah. So
we should.
We had Renee backstage with nobody else other than our favorite.
Whoa. Mark Briscoe had a match with Lance Archer. Okay. He beat him. And then on Collision, Mark Briscoe is going to face Konosuke Takeshita. So basically, it looks like he's running the gauntlet of the Don Callis family to get to.
Well, he called Don Callis out.
He did. Don Callis is like, well, to get to the champion, you got to go through the cronies. So that's what's going to happen. And then we can. Well, actually, we saw Toni Storm. We saw our AEW Women's World Champion.
Yes.
And she
little video promo.
She basically is looking for her next challenger. We know that Mercedes is she's going to be facing Riho, hopefully. That looks to be the setup for the next storyline. Toni Storm said, listen, don't, God, won't judge you. That's my job, okay? She's looking for any competitor. Come one, come all. Put your best foot forward. She's ready to fight. It's a typical Toni Storm promo, but it's dressed up in her way where it's always entertaining and funny. Because we like Toni Storm. I think this was just a way to get her on the show. Remind her that, hey, still a champion, still here, looking for a challenger. We'll see what happens next. And you love the remarkable Renee Paquette, so I'm going to let you.
I love the remarkable Renee Paquette. And you know who she was talking to? I know.
There's no shot that you just put.
Thanks for your opinion, Mr. Vincent.
Did you just put the toilet for the remarkable ass?
Dude, no. You know what?
Compared to her, you're new to this. I know. She keeps on saying you define just what a loser is. And when you ended up, I got a lot of like enough to do with that. I was in the ring, what they have to do. Well, I win. You are the best that's ever been. One of the best that's ever been.
Period.
Seriously.
I haven't seen her lately.
You haven't what?
I haven't seen that girl lately.
Harley, she was on the show.
We're talking about it right now.
No. I'm in Vincent's defense. She's been.
We haven't seen the puppet, and we haven't. She hasn't had her puppet.
Oh, so she had a mask on tonight.
She took it off during the promo, but yeah,
I must have
wearing a mask.
I must have went and had a snack break.
Yeah, she's been wearing a mask recently, covering her face.
Yes, but she took it off.
But it is Harley Cameron, yeah.
It is Harley Cameron. She, I still think there was something on AEW, I think, on their website or something that she's a Australian model that has been signed with AEW. I was like, huh.
I think it would be a good feud. Her and oh god.
Don't say Mercedes Moné.
No, Sammy Guevara's wife.
Oh, Tay Conti. Or
yeah.
Carmelo. Oh, actually, I agree with that. Well, it would be her and Chris Statlander versus Anna Jay and Ty Mello.
Do we know anything about her coming back?
She's been back. She's wrestled like maybe 2 matches since because she was off after giving birth. She was off for a very long time.
She's back already?
She's been back. She's done like 2, aka Tay Mello, yeah. I think she only goes by Tay Mello now. I'm not sure. Even though I think Tay Conti was a better name. But anyways, she's been back and she's wrestled a few times, like a couple times, but she's not in any story just yet. And she also came out both times, I think, that she wrestled that I can remember. She came out with Anna Jay, which is something that they were doing like since way, way back, like early AEW days. So I think they're reviving their on-screen like friendship. So which I think is good. So if we're gonna do like tag teams, like duos in the women's division, Anna and Tay is up there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I agree that would be a good feud. Better too. Yeah, I did. Tay J. Yeah. Anyways,
Well, yeah.
So that was the remarkable Renee Paquette. She was talking to Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander, right? But then you wouldn't believe it, the Death Rider showed up. Well, more specifically, Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. And basically, Wheeler's like, you didn't hear this from me, but we have your back to Chris Statlander. The Death Riders seemingly, they've been trying to recruit Chris Statlander. They want another girl on their team, it seems. And they want to bring Chris back to the dark side. Because remember, Statlander was a heel for a while with
well, she's
with
still
Sophie.
I feel like is. Yeah.
She's she's a babyface now for sure. But she does get seeing her as a heel, I can see why she would be that. But moving on. So we got a tag team match, and it's a title match.
Yes.
So Brodito defeated Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta, who was just in the last segment. So they defended their tag team titles against basically the Death Riders, and Darby Allin actually did interfere in the match. And because Jon Moxley tried to get involved, so he basically came out to even the odds, so to speak, and help the baby faces keep their titles and also get one over on Jon Moxley, or as Charmaine likes to call it, John Monkey. Just because if there's any chance to screw over the Death Riders, Darby will be there because he's a playa hater, just like that. So yeah, any words?
No, I love her. I hope her the best, and I hope that she moves up the ranks.
Chris turns face heel more times than Big Show. Yeah. Ever since she lost the alien gimmick, it's been. Dude, does anybody remember when she was the alien and on I think it was being the Elite, they did like a mini storyline between her and Orange Cassidy? That unfortunately never
Orange
really.
Cassidy, we have not seen him in forever.
We haven't, yeah.
What is going on with
for good
him?
reason. He was he was like their MVP for the like he was wrestling and putting on bangers too. So I guess it's good he's getting some rest. I hope it's not injury or anything like that.
I hope not. But we do have Mr. Claudio and Wheeler versus Brody King and Bardito.
Yeah, we spoke about it, but yeah, they defended their titles, and we got some, I guess, interaction between Darby again and the Death Riders. He helped out Brodito, and then again, it's your favorite character, Kitty. We got the Remarkable. That's key. Remarkable.
God, man, they drown this. I've never seen a promotion that drowns out backstage interviews as much as AEW. I'm telling you, not even Mean Gene, not even Tony Schiavone. They never, not even Jim Ross. Like none of these guys went up as. I just don't. I want to know. I would love to know the philosophy behind Tony Khan's madness of putting this lady on all the time. Like it's too much.
Is she not allowed to interview folks?
That's her job.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you don't have the same person interview 90 people a night.
Well, they have Lexi.
Okay, what rule book is that in?
It's just
you can't have the same backstage interviewer.
She's getting more time than any wrestler on the freaking roster.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that she's getting more time than like Jon Moxley?
Yes.
Her husband.
Yes.
Her husband. Count
how many. Listen, next week I have a test for you. Count how many times you see her and how many minutes and seconds she's on the screen.
But the times that you see her, she's on the screen for like 2 minutes at most.
Okay, but if it's 9 minutes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's 20
ain't
minutes.
Been 9 backstage. It ain't been 9.
There was how many tonight? 7? 6?
Maybe 3.
Oh, more than 3. It was more than 3.
We can count if we like.
4, 8, 12, 16.
I think
16 minutes.
The here's the thing. Well, actually, let me explain what the segment is first.
Please explain it.
That is key. Remarkable. Renee Paquette, all right? She's speaking to Kazuchika Okada, all right? International champion. And he, they asked about some tension he's having.
Yeah. At least there's one thing we're agreeing on. Yes, she does get more time than any women's wrestler on the roster.
Screen time to half the women's roster. She was not on screen today more than anyone who wrestled a match. Like,
no.
You better go back and time that.
Look at Windsor and Mercer. Actually, maybe we can hold on. Even though this is very pedantic, we can count. All right, let's see.
You can count how many times, but you can't count how many minutes.
So I can count how many times that Renee was on screen. So that's one, the ops, right? And then
and she's at the Hurt Syndicate right now, right? Talking.
It's 2, the one with Chris Statlander, Wheeler Yuta. I mean, with Harley Cameron, Chris Statlander.
Taz.
3 with Okada. And then the Hurt Syndicate. Yeah, that's 4. And I think
about Taz's son?
Hook?
Yeah, she was on that one.
You know what, guys? We're going to take one more commercial break while we finish counting this up, and then we'll be right back.
These vagabond shoes are longing to stray and step around the heart of it, New York, New York. I want to wake up in the city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. My little town blues are melting away. Your thing, do what you wanna do. I can't tell you what a song you do. Say that's your thing, do what you wanna do. Say I can't tell you what a song you do. If you want me to love you, maybe I will. Believe me, woman, it ain't no big deal. All you need love now, just as bad as I do. Makes me no difference now. Oh, you do your thing too. Oh, it's your thing.
I'm still jealous Mad Dog met Charles Mason.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm jealous that he met Damian Priest. Yeah.
It was all AI.
Why do you think he's cute too?
Oh my goodness.
Wouldn't you like to know? Are you jealous?
Copyright City. Yeah, it is. After Rum and Red Bull played, it was a wrap.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyways, where were we? I completely lost my place by trying to count. Oh, we were talking about Kazuchika Okada. Well, he basically, because there's some tension between him and Konosuke Takeshita because they have history going back to New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they want to be the top dog in the Don Callis family. So we'll see how that shakes up. And then the Hurt Syndicate answered Ricochet's challenge from earlier, and they were also interviewed by the remarkable Renee Paquette, and they accepted the challenge. So, we'll see I guess that those factions face off with each other at AEW All Out, which will be in Toronto, Canada.
Love Canada. I've been there.
She was a floating head. Yeah. My computer's usually very close to me. I am a floating head. It's true. I told you it's AI. Listen, don't let these folks fool you. Anyways, Cope, and I don't mean what you're doing right now. I mean Cope made his entrance. Copeland came out, Edge, right? He didn't even get to say shit. Okay, FTR came out, attacked him, right? Like he didn't even get to say shit. All right, yeah, this is the face of a man who didn't even get to say shit. He just got attacked. Okay, and then obviously Christian Cage. Just to be clear, not friends again, but he said, "I will be the best partner that you've ever had, tag team partner."
Aww.
So, obviously, when he got, mollywopped by FTR, Christian came out to help even the odds, which is nice. So now we know, everybody came out to kind of break things up. For some random reason, the Ring of Honor locker room came out to do a pull apart, which I thought was a little bit
Every
random.
single one of them, it felt like.
And the announcers made it clear to say, like, the Ring of Honor locker room is here to break things up. I don't watch Ring of Honor, so maybe there was a storyline reason for that. I'm not entirely sure, but I thought that was interesting. And I guess it was nice, to get some screen time for the Ring of Honor guys. But basically, they did a big pull apart. And so we will see a real match between FTR and Christian and Edge, probably at AEW All Out. Speaking of tag team, we do get a match, and this is actually the main event of the night. So
this was a mess. This was this was a mess. This was
an all-star 8-man tag team match. So we have Kyle Fletcher.
All-star being the key word there.
Because both sides had champions. We had our primary champion and our secondary champion in the men's division. So we had Kyle Fletcher, who's obviously the TNT champion, and Josh Alexander. They both represent Don Callis family. They are teaming with the Young Bucks. So we know the Don Callis family has been trying, or Don Callis has been trying to quasi-recruit the Young Bucks, but, they haven't really been, they don't want to do it. But, they need the help right now because the Young Bucks, they've been struggling since they lost their EVP titles. And they're going up against—
They don't know what to do with themselves.
Not at all. Maddie and Nikki need the help they can get.
I know.
So the world champion is on the other side, teaming with Kenny Omega and Jet Speed, which is Kevin Knight and Speedball Bailey. So I disagree. This match got a "This is awesome" chant, and it was definitely deserved. I thought that this match was really, really fun.
It was a good finale, let's put it that way.
And this is, I guess, going to count as the second loss for Hangman Adam Page this season, because he is undefeated except for one loss going into this. And I think that was also a multi-man match against the Death Riders that he lost. And now he lost this multi-man match again. And so that's the second loss on his record this season, I think.
I think that's all of this. There were so many things. There was so much going on in this match. I don't think there was one part of the match at the end that you knew who the legal man was. They were all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, wait, it's not my job to know who the legal man is. It's the referee's job. I'm just trying to have fun to watch the match in the spots, okay? AEW fans cheer for them spots. No, AEW fans have fun. They don't sit on their hands and do the wave at SummerSlam that they paid, thousands of tickets to sit in those seats and not even.
Oh my God, they did do that.
Be bored. AEW fans have fun.
So bored.
We paid to see the show and actually watch it and have fun. God forbid. I know. Yeah. Wrestling fans, they can't fathom.
Is that the end of the match?
Ring of Honor guys. Oh yeah. So Kyle Fletcher won the match for his team. So and then after the match, it was chaos.
Just like the match was. Go on.
They all kind of it was like a big brawl. They all kind of like got at each other, and then eventually they really, really beat down Kenny Omega. Fun, making
Charmaine
sense.
is back. Charmaine, thank you.
It did make sense though.
Sheriff.
It's an 8-man match, so there's going to be a lot of people in the match doing things. It tends to happen when there's.
But you know what? It was a good match. It was a good match. It was okay. It kept you on your toes. It was fine.
Yeah, and so Kenny Omega kind of got. They put his basically, because you remember he was out for a long time with abdomen issues and
abdomen issues. Diverticulitis.
I'm glad you said it, not me. Diverticulitis, is that it?
Yeah, diverticulitis. Okay.
So he had that, and it was like a really serious issue. Glad that he's better now. But of course they targeted that and they put the steel chair on his abdomen, kind of attacked him with it. So, the show went off air with Kenny Omega being put into a stretcher. So, the Don Callis family and co were on their Death Rider shit, basically writing people off screen. Typical stuff. Hi, Charmaine as well.
Yeah. Well, you
This
know what
was,
time it is, Sheriff?
yeah.
It's time.
She's a black ninja! You can't see her in the night.
Listen, welcome to Heated Discussion, okay?
You believe it.
There's only one way this is gonna get heated. There's only one way, and I guess we'll see if that happens, okay? I have a feeling. So what do you guys think about the most likely imminent return of AJ Lee?
I think he will for sure come back because they've been bringing everybody back lately.
I already think that it's been let out of the bag twice now. One, somebody recorded a video that was leaked online of CM Punk and her training. And then there was something that happened. Well, I don't know if it was today or the other day on, was it Twitter? Somebody from WWE leaked something out and then they had to erase it. So it's already out there. We just got to figure out when it's going to happen.
I think it was the WWE shop Twitter responded to someone and was like, yeah, we're going to have AJ Lee merch coming soon. And it's like, for her in-ring return. And I was like, are you stupid or are you dumb? Like, I'm pretty sure it was AI, but like, what is you can't be surprised because
some of those AIs are really freaking good. You could barely tell.
And here's the problem. It's like nothing could be a surprise anymore. We can't have anything. Not to be fair, WWE did tease it. They teased it pretty heavily, and I don't think that they would be doing this if they didn't have it.
Surprises are overrated.
They didn't have her
Nobody
committed
listens to surprises.
to actually coming back. But I will say yes. Let's put this on the. Actually, you know what? This is a cause for Listen, everybody knows. Well, not everybody, but people
I'm telling you
know.
right now. I'm telling you,
favorite
everybody,
of all time.
we have multiple people watching this show. As soon as we get our next vacation booked, we're advertising the crap out of it. We want everyone to join us. It's going to be crazy.
Rum and Red Bull and AJ Lee.
All day.
AJ Lee is my listen, man. Y'all don't know. Y'all didn't want to talk to teenage Tamara about AJ Lee, okay? I was coming for your neck. Okay? So I am very, very happy about this.
Very excited.
I would break my WWE like fast to watch her return. I would do so.
All right, so here's
and I would forgive CM Punk if he got no, I wouldn't forgive him. I would slightly forgive him if he got AJ Lee back in the ring.
Here's my question for everybody out there. When do you expect AJ Lee to come back? I am going to say the Royal Rumble.
I'm saying SmackDown.
That's a little far out.
You're saying SmackDown?
In Chicago, yeah.
Ooh.
SmackDown in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Is she from Chicago?
She lives in Chicago with Punk.
But she's not from there.
Oh.
But
they married?
They teased that she would be there in a segment.
What do you mean they teased that she's going to be in there in a segment?
So in the show, he after what happened.
Wow, it sounds like Tamara was watching, the E.
No, I watched this. I sent the clip to you in the chat. And so actually, I might be watching it. If she comes back, I'm going to watch her return. I'm watching it. No shit about it.
Okay, so explain to me. You said they teased it on SmackDown.
So they asked what CM Punk asked. I don't know the guy's name. I think he's the manager for SmackDown.
Dang,
so where's
everybody's
SmackDown
coming
gonna be
after
next
my
week?
ass.
And he said Chicago, and he was like, perfect, indicating that like he had something planned. Yeah, she's from New Jersey. But she lives in Chicago with CM Punk, yeah.
That's right, AJ Lee. That's where I was born. So I was
a
Jersey girl.
Yeah, you're from Jersey.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, guys. Well, that was our heated discussion. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Sheriff, for taking the lead tonight. Thank you, Venomous Vincent, for only having a few minor hiccups. Keep it under the wraps. We are out, and we hope everybody can join us. You know what, Sheriff? Can you put a little music on for our ending here on our way out? We'll see you guys all next week.